Hello everyone, we are here to, well, play catch-up with the round 2 of the CCL playoffs, where we have Elyod's Humans versus Svenrutabega's Dwarfs. We are a little behind, sorry about that. The place where I'm streaming from has currently had a massive dip in temperature, and we've had to spend some time preparing for that. So the action is going to go a little fast until we catch up with them. Until then, no. Let's give it a go. Elyod has, it says chose to receive, so I assume he won the toss. 21 versus 20, so that makes Sven. 8-21 versus 20. Yeah, Sven has got the fame, and while they're setting up, let's try and find out what else. Sven has also got a bribe, being the lower TV of the two. That's all the inducements that are in play. Sven has, if Elyod has chosen to receive, let's watch it from his angle. Sven gets an extra reroll. Kicked straight to the thrower. Wait. Yeah, the thrower. That's interesting, isn't it? Put the skills on. As usual in these playoff matches, I'll try to play for a little, watch a little from above because of the skill spam. Especially with dwarves on the pitch, you can definitely disappear behind some skills. While this first turn is going on, I also, excuse me, I'll have to edit the title of the video, of course, as I keep forgetting. Sven taking no time, making use of his bribe there. Just gets a stun for it. First turn so far pretty uneventful. No crazy removals. Just one stun, and that's on a foul. Oh, there we go. Seem to have jinxed Sven there. Straight AV9 armor break. Not even mighty blow. Mighty blow not doing it. You notice there's not really any star players or anything over on Sven's team. He did go the min-max route. He does have this strength 4 long beard in the middle. Sure that'll come in handy. Everyone else pretty much the same build. I think I saw a blodge one. And another foul, this time getting the removal. No send-off. This is these two here are probably the star players of the human team. You have the Edge 4 Shuahan's blodge step catcher. And then his jump up tackle pommer. Does have a lot of guard. He is competing with Sven for amount of guard on the pitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for Elyod. Oh! Chooses not to eat that. Probably sensibly. He's got half of his turn left, and you don't want to lose momentum against a team like Sven's. I think you can find out about half the team's MC. Chat just objecting to dwarves existing. Yes, you have to excuse me if you hear any small crunching noises. I have a new mic. I'm not certain how sensitive it is. And as mentioned, it is freezing here. Oh, that's an interesting reroll. I guess Sven did have 4, so a greed reroll is not particularly bad. Another double skulls for Elyod. The second in 2 turns. Down to his last reroll now. That's I guess that's why you think harder about rerolling the first one. Because that one was necessary. First roll of the turn. Lots of base in. And wouldn't have ended well for Elyod. I think dwarves can be fun, MC. Just not particularly this brand of dwarves. No offense, Sven. Guard, spam, everyone the same dwarves. At least Sven has got some blitzers. He hasn't gone full min-max with just one runner and long beards or something. Elyod making a strong move to the left here. Looking to lay some claim to real estate down the side. Knowing that the dwarves, I mean, it basically leaves these guys completely out of it. As they just pelt back to even reach the middle. Look at those little stubby buggers run. For all of the stick that we give Cyanide, the animations are always pretty good. Oh. There's a piece gone. And a power apple very early on for Elyod. That's interesting, isn't it? Just on a KO. That is a piece though, isn't it? His stand firm guard. So, with no babe in play for him, being the higher TV, you might have thought he didn't want that piece missing. Looks like Elyod's decided to switch sides thanks to that removal. Or would-be removal, rather. There we go. Ogre finally waking up and coming to the game. On the Strength 4 player as well. Strength 4 guard off the pitch. No power apples from Sven there. After Elyod's, you might have expected him to think about it, but I've got no idea if he did, because we're obviously behind the play at the moment. Important dodge there. No dodge skill, no reroll. Well, I mean, he has a reroll, but he's not going to be using his last one for that. Oh. Sven throwing a classic dwarf 1 dice. Not wanting to eat the skull. And Kaz. He's definitely going to use his Apo on that. -1 strength on a developed dwarf. So both Apos gone. Making the lack of power Apo there. Move of genius on Sven's part. Saving his own guy. Humans living up to their bashiest team motto. Not the dodgiest team though, it seems. Important turn here. Elyod made more moves up the right hand side. Does have this guy. It's now unattached to anything. I suspect this will be the blitz. Always take out the forward man. Interesting that he's chosen to go with the blitz on the 1 dice over here instead. Impressive. Full pow. No tackle on the runner. This is straight 6 up. Why not? I mean, had dice on the ball when I take it. Interesting. It did work out for him. Can't complain about that, I guess. Oh, this is a tough call. Does still have 2 rerolls. Does reroll it. Oh, and snakes it. That's big, isn't it? Gets the lucky 6 on the ball. Immediately snakes a GFI. That could have cost him his luck there. Cancel each other out. Does he do the old ball carrier assist play? Or is he just tagging? He's just tagging. Oh, and that ogre is out for blood today. Another stun on a dwarf. Don't believe he's boneheaded all this half. Broken armor a couple of times. Removed the strength 4. Tag mangler. Doing work. This is looking a little difficult to stop the score now. Even with that sack on the ball. No one ever likes to rely on a dwarf dodge. Is still a catcher with the ball though. Susceptible. Oh, both of the... Nope, that's a long beard. Oh. The only dwarf with dodge gets to fail a dodge away from tackle. And he gets the full pow again. Sven loving these full powers. Oh, and the crowd says, screw you, dwarves. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, the crowd says, screw you, dwarves. Oh, man, a huge lucky break from Elyod there. There's just one dwarf anywhere near that ball. Their lack of movement is about to come into heavy play here. Just a straight pickup. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm sure he's not going to pass there, is he? I guess he's standing there in case he trips on the tripwire. Gets an attempt at catching it. Oh my god, he is going to pass. Oh no, he's not. Okay. He's just going to run up and... Was that a handoff? That's not... This guy doesn't have catch. What just happened there? Did he try to hand off? I guess he did. That's a little bit greedy, isn't it? 3+ instead of a 2+. Don't like that. Elyod gets his KO back. And so does Sven. Let's switch views now for Sven's turn 8 and then Sven's offensive drive. Both of the full team, both of the bench. No major damage in that first half. It was indeed MC. 2 sacks on the ball. One immediately followed by a snaked GFI. And another followed by a throw-in from hell, essentially. Couldn't have gone worse, that throw-in, really, unless it landed in the human's hands. The standard turn 8 wall O'Dorf. Just changing weather, no riot, so we won't see a dwarf one turner here. No troll slayers on the pitch. Oh, we will see a removal though at the... Just an unskilled lino, and Elyod has spears, so you won't be too worried about that. Oh, you might be worried about that one. Wrestle tackle linos. He's going to wrestle him. He still has a bribe in play. That guy's probably getting gang fouled to death. Even with the bribe in play, of course, we'd probably see the gang foul with one of the completely unskilled Longbeards. Bribes do fail. There we go. Get mugged. Oh. All 3 of the LOS KO'd there. That's a pretty nice result from turn 8, isn't it? With some bad KO rolls, I could leave Elyod a man down for the second half. Oh, no vanity pass there from the dwarves. Oh, he does have a full team, but only a full team. Couldn't tell which one that was. Nope, it was the unskilled one, so he is missing some skills this turn. He does have a rookie lino and a rookie blitzer on the pitch, so missing this wrestle and wrestle tackle. A small advantage there for Sven. Standard rule of 5 here from Elyod. Not much point in anything else. The dwarves are not going to sprint off down one side or anything. I suspect we'll see a... Oh, hello. That cuts me off, because I expect now we'll see a blitz. Ball is at least safe. But he goes immediately for the strength 4. Oh, and there's that bonehead that we were missing in the first half. At least he didn't try and blitz with him. Just a push. So the blitz not too bad then. I mean, he's not going to move his guards in here. They don't really help that much. Looks like he's just using his guards to protect the boneheaded ogre or the agility 4 guy, whichever one he thinks is important there. Probably the Ag 4, isn't it? Before we were interrupted by a blitz. Oh, an injury. Remember that both apples are gone, so these are important. That's a dead blitzer, really. I mean, if Elyod gets through, he'll probably keep him. His block and Ag 2 isn't that bad, but he doesn't get him for the next game regardless. Another armor break, just a stun. Dwarves come into play this half. Oh, interesting. Strength 4 straight in there. This is a strong area for Elyod, and Sven has decided to just attack it straight on. Oh, very straight on. Even followed up there. So the ball will run away from that area. It does. Huh. So where do we see this guy go? He has to protect, doesn't he? He does. This is a little weak here. I don't really like this follow-up. Oh, this bribe is that a send-off? It's not. Just another miss next. That's Elyod 2 men down now. I was saying at the start, before I was interrupted by a bribe, that I expect we will see Sven play for the 8-turn score and overtime and try to remove some of Elyod's players. And so far, that plan is going well. Yeah, you don't blitz with the big guy MC if you can help it, because as you saw, that is what happens. Excuse my coughing. As mentioned at the start of the broadcast, it's incredibly cold here. I'm cast in from my work warehouse, where everything is set up, and it was 0 degrees until I turned some heating on. And it's a warehouse, so that heating is minimal. Here we go. Sven really pushing in on what was Elyod's strong side. It's an interesting power play. That does leave him straight 2 dice on the blodge, but he doesn't have tackle, so it's not that useful, is it? Does free up this one on the left, though, from possibly an attempt to crash in and surf some players. Troll Slayer would be nice right about now, eh, Sven? Yeah, I suspect that is Sven's entire plan, MC. Try and get some more removals with the apples gone. Oh, he just went for some pressure here and run the others away. Important dodges, those two. Couldn't see Elyod wasting a reroll on any of them. Second half, remember, means that your rerolls are important as they carry over into overtime. They do not refresh. Going for the thrower. No armor break. I think I might have surfed this guy. Oh, could he possibly blitzed up, hit? No, maybe he couldn't surf him. Still would have gone for him. Don't like him being there at all. Gotta be careful not to be bogged down, Sven, with the casual move 4 of the Dwarfs. Oh, he's left his strength 4 vulnerable again. And there's a mug-in. Oh. Bribe. Bribe successful. What was that? Double 3s. Meh. Weak foul. If double 3s doesn't even get you a stun, it's a weak foul. Even with a bribe. The scout Longbeard is taken out. It's a very far forward little dwarf. It's not even a sacrificial piece. That's a mighty blow guard up there. And Elyod has been able to... Oh, does miss a dodge. Is he going to burn a reroll on that? Can't see it. Doesn't. Has been able to consolidate a little in the middle, isn't he? That didn't help. Sven choosing to go down both sides. Not limiting himself. Yeah, that's the issue there, isn't it? Oh, Sven. Overtime format. Greeding because of the stand firm. Gets an armor break, but still. That was interesting choice. I mean, he would have left him based here. I assume he was planning on moving the ball up, but still. A little dubious. Where do these guys go? Oh, heavy base in now. Sven making some power moves. He is man's up. This guy's out of it. And this guy is stunned, so that's not a good start. Interesting look that he chooses because he wants to move the ogre. Chooses to blitz with the blitzer rather than just blitz out with the ogre because that happens. Very clever play. Well, I mean, it's standard play that we all forget, which makes it clever. But that ogre going down, big for this next turn. It's probably going to allow Sven to make some serious headway. Sorry. Came out of nowhere. Still freezing here. To try and bring it up a bit now with lots of skills in the same area. Can't see any players. Little push play there. Kind of nice. Making some room. Gets the stand firm in there. This is the main difference between the two dwarf teams in the playoffs. Sven has spammed stand firm as his third skill, whereas Colian spammed piling on. Makes a slight change in play styles. I mean, look at that. What a great little wall that is. 2 stand firm guards next to each other. That is a good headway, isn't it? How Elyod's going to have some serious trouble getting in front of that. I suspect he's going to try and just push in from the back and force the score. Try and force the score. Maybe get 2 turns instead of 1. If Elyod does have enough players, though, it is hard to stop a human 2-turn in overtime if he wins the toss. So Sven is going to still be looking for some more removals here. Lots of nothing there from Elyod. Sven not responding in kind. Another removal. Another guard blitzer off the pitch. Getting his stand firms around in a nice protective screen. Another pout. And another armor break. Just a stun though. Every stun matters at this point though. It is going to make Sven's 8-turn score a lot easier. There's no wizard, no game-changing inducement in play. This is just pretty much a straight match. There was a bribe, but that's been used. Sven reclaiming more of the centre to stop himself getting jammed in there. Do like that play. More nothing from Elyod's block dice. Not rolling too many powers this last couple of turns. And another bonehead. This ogre making up for his incredible performance in the first half with a terrible performance in the second. 3 boneheads in 6 turns. None in the first half at all. So his actual stats won't look that bad, but it is useless to have them all at once, isn't it? I think Elyod giving up on stopping the score here, just attempting some removals of his own in preparation for overtime. He is 1 reroll up as well. I mean, this is now barring some, I doubt Elyod would even try it in case of self-removal, barring some crazy cage diving. This is just going to be a turn 16 score for Sven. So I guess now it is the battle of can anyone remove anyone before the bell. Elyod will get a 1-turner attempt. And humans can 1-turn. Against dwarves it's difficult though. He could just put 3 stand firm on the line. So he's going to be looking to try and remove one. Pretty certain. Does he have 3 stand firm? Actually, maybe he doesn't. He might only have 2 stand firm. In which case, there is a sliver of hope. Does Fend help at all? Defending the 1-turn? But with the 2 stand firms either side and then some guards at the back trying to stop the blitz in. It's an incredibly difficult 1-turn. Hey, we saw some piling on. I haven't seen that. I'm certain we've seen that all game. Yeah, MC, I think I'm trying to... It's hard because of the skill span, but this guy is a human, so I think it's 2... So we'll see 2 stand firm either side of a guy, and then we'll see some barricades to stop the blitz around. Nobody on the human team has Juggernaut or Grab or anything, so I think the 1-turn is not going to happen here. Is Sven going to roll some dice? This could burn you a reroll, Sven, in case of double skulls. Not certain I like this greed. Oh, guess an armor break for his greed. Just a stun, though. Yeah, I did too at first glance, MC, yeah. So there we go. Sven equalizes. Barring a miracle by Elyod, we are not going to see a 1-turn here. So we are looking to see if there's a riot. I haven't checked whose pitch it is. So that may even be blocked. Oh, nobody. It's Sven's pitch and he doesn't have anything in play. That's unusual for dwarves. Min-max dwarves, nothing else to spend your money on. Normally you'd see a stadium enhancement here. Oh, Sven has gone for backlining it. That's left that possible. I don't like that at all. He's left that 100% possible. You would expect to see dwarves here, blocking the blitz in on this guy. What's the point of this? Don't like that at all, Sven. If you watch this later, that's a mistake there, I think. Left that one turn completely possible. Elyod gets a push into the side stepper. Another push. Where's the is that the throw there? Interesting. Gets a third push. He is still tagged by the dwarf. You would have hoped you'd have gone down with that one. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Was that... Let me just pause a sec. That was a 1 in 9 handoff failure. Because of the dwarf. Because he is Edge 4. So it would normally be a 2+, but that dwarf cost him that. That non-knockdown on the last block. That's pretty rough. I think Sven got away with that there. That was bad play, and he got away with that. Sven. Garyon will be having words with you later. Take a look at the KO rolls. There we go, all of the humans back. Except for the 2 that were cast, obviously. Important toss. Probably more important than the first one. Again, don't get to see who won the toss. The dwarves have won the toss in overtime and have obviously chosen to receive. Interesting, they do re-roll the... Don't know why they re-roll the fans. It's the same fan rolls, I think, from the... Yeah, it is. They just re-show them, they don't re-roll them. Now then. Obviously the dwarves are not going to attempt any kind of fancy 2-turn. But this is a full human team in the way. So this is basically a full half. At this point, Elyod will probably just be looking to take it to kicks. I mean, he will obviously try to turn over, but he is one re-roll up. And it is a full dwarf team he's facing. So a turnover without a wizard or anything like that is difficult. This suddenly got a lot more interesting now. Oh, look at that kick. Oh, another blitz for Elyod. And with the ball there too. This is going to make things messy. He is choosing to go all mans this time. Oh, where's the... Is he blitzing the line? Oh, he was blitzing the line, and that is why you don't blitz with your big guy, MC. Same thing happened on both blitzes. Ogre decided to go bonehead. Oh, that's probably worse for Sven than any other result. Now the dwarf, the ball is stuck on the line. On a Longbeard. And it's probably not going to be a safe place to hand off here, thanks to the blitz. It's a wrestle. Yeah, he got wrestled there. He does clear the dwarf at least. That could have gone wrong, couldn't it? Does get a KO on the thrower? Was the thrower on the line? Yeah, it was. I guess losing the toss, he didn't need the thrower. Oh. Oh, in overtime as well. I guess he's got to. He hadn't moved the ball. Yeah, now you move the ball. Before throwing blocks. Sven a little greedy there. Not freed up the ball. Didn't make it safe before rolling a bunch of blocks. People forget that when you've got block, it's still not safe. You roll as many blocks as this, you expect at least one double skulls a game. Probably more. Sven now down to one reroll. He has got the ball, so he's not going to be looking to take it to kicks. Have to go up a little bit again now with the action all. Oh, I can't see Elyod wasting a reroll in overtime at all for anything. Okay, what do I know? Oh, making that reroll an absolute waste. Was there a snake? Oh, it was just, didn't even have dodge, just a straight one. Guess he was going for a blitz on the ball. Didn't, not a great play, surely. Maybe just trying to tag the ball, keep him hung up. No, no blitz. Oh, ball carrier blitz. Who doesn't love to see a good ball carrier blitz in overtime? Well, this ball is not safe at all. I don't know what's going through what's going through Sven's head here. I mean, he is in a bit of trouble, but that seemed a dubious play. And Elyod just fails another dodge. He 1 in 9 that? No, he rolled a 3, so he's going for a 4+ dodge. Not certain what was going on there. Trying to dodge in to hit the ball. Oh, that's big. That's that stand firm guard. Oh, and he's dead. That's the stand firm guard that Elyod power up-owed in the first half. So obviously an important piece to him. And now it's dead. So if Elyod does somehow manage to win this, he doesn't have him at all. So they do have a lot of tackle, MC, but he also does have a runner and 2 blitzers. Unusual for the min-max build, as we mentioned earlier. Tackle wasn't in play for that failed dodge. Oh, and a KO. Well, Sven's turning this around with some nice nice AV and injury dice here. He's going to have to blitz with the... blitz with the runner and try and just make the ball safe over there this time. This ball hasn't been safe in some time. Oh, Sven. That does not make the ball that much safer. And Sven now on 0 rerolls. This game. This game. I mean, yeah, look at that. Don't really know what that a GFI gained you there. It certainly lost you a reroll though. And every single time. That's incredibly bad dodging from Elyod here. Ball has successfully been knocked loose. No catch though. There's no reroll for this. Okay, doesn't need one. That guy, what did that guy just roll? Everything Sven does now. Ah, that was a blitzer. CMC. A Longbeard would have taken that catcher down. That ball horribly exposed. This guy's in play. Humans can just sprint off with the ball. Or lots of these dwarves stuck on the ogre. Doesn't risk the GFI. Oh, gets a cheeky 1 dice on the ogre. Frees up another dwarf. That's big. That's very big. Yep, allows him to get a 2 dice on the killer. Just to push. Probably going to keep him tagged. Yep. Okay. That ball is looking a little bit better now. But this is not what Sven would have wanted from overtime, is it? Ball is on the floor. Elyod with a reroll in hand, so can do some moves like a... And another failed dodge. Is that a 4+ he's trying to roll? Man, that guy just cannot dodge. I think it was a 4+4+ there. Cost Elyod his last reroll. Trying to win it straight up. Another player off the pitch. No damage, but he's not there to stop the 4 turns that are left. Dwarves can get the ball from there to the end zone in 4 turns pretty easily. Oh, that doesn't help. He's going to have another go at that, though, with this guy. Interesting. He hasn't blitzed, I don't think. He could have chose to surf that guy there. He's instead choosing to clear the ball. Oh, very clear the ball. Another removal from Sven. Getting the dice when he needs them. Oh, but not there. 1 in 9's the pickup. Is that a blitzer or a Longbeard? That's a Longbeard, so that is a 4+ dodge. Red dice is a blitz. Oh, Sven with another dirty Ornan scatter. For those who don't know, Sven got through the first round with a turn 15 Ornan scatter catch. Hey, Cree. And he's just done it again. Oh, man, I'm going to be having some words with Sven. Another Elyod. I mean, that right there, barring some crazy dice, is it, surely. That was very dirty. See, look, Sven, don't get cocky. This guy's... Just move him first before rolling some dice. You got no rerolls, mate. Come on. Safe moves first and all that. It's the playoffs. Don't let yourself down. Oh, it's red dice in the ogre. Why not? He's double tagged. Doesn't make it much of a difference. Gets the 30% skull though. So. And there we go. And failed GFI this time. Elyod not getting... This guy has been terrible for Elyod. He's failed dodges, GFIs. He's failed everything. And there we go. Sven gets the win. Overtime is sudden death. There's no return from Elyod there. So Sven goes through. GG indeed, MC. Bit scrappy in places there. I would say that Sven made some misplays and got away with them a little bit. Especially that one-turn setup. That was appalling. But, yeah. His Dwarves did the job here, didn't they? They did exactly what he set them up for. 22 armor breaks to 5. Came into serious play in the overtime half. You would have been in a lot more trouble with the ball on the floor. If Elyod had more players. 48, 47, 46. Pretty standard block dice for the Dwarves. 43, 41, 41. Pretty standard for the humans. These dodges were bad. With an Edge 4 player in place, that's going to be one of the things that really messed with Elyod in that overtime there. Cleared the ball from the Dwarves and then just kept failing dodges and GFIs in the important moments. No worries, Brian. Sorry that it wasn't... it was live at the end, but the first part was was me catching up. As mentioned, it is freezing here at the moment in the warehouse, and we were getting some heat in place and stuff, so I missed the start. We will be back in about 6 or 7 hours. Don't know if that matters to any of you guys. To cast the next match, which is Azathoth versus Kolian, which I am personally looking forward to. Dark Elves versus the spam piling on Dwarves. That should be good. And that match, let me have a look to see. The winner of this match goes on to play the winner of Gasol Maul's Skaven and Lamar Soleil's Necromantic. So as Sven is going through, he'll be definitely wanting Gasol Maul to pull out the win there. I'm sure he'd much rather face the Skaven than Necro. So it's a shame that Sven hasn't shown up in chat for me to mock. When he does show up for one of the other games, I will be bringing up yet another Orn and Scatter Catch. Yep, I'm not going to be playing any games or anything. There are no other matches to cast, so I will be handing you guys off to someone who's actually playing some Blood Bowl. I'm not certain who that is at the moment. Let me have a look. So I'm probably going to be handing you off to Striker, the friendliest stream on Twitch. If you do go over to say hi to Striker, please point out that he still looks like he's casting from prison. Sorry, Cree, no games for me tonight. I have to work between now and casting the Azathoth game. So thank you very much, everyone, for watching. We will be back with more CCL coverage, as I said, in, I think, just over... Hang on, let me double check the time here. It is 10... So just over 8 hours. We'll be back on this channel. Everyone say hi to... I'll have to spell his name correctly. Striker... How does he add the OD? Underscore capital O, capital D. Okay. Let's try this.